All right. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the big show. Welcome to Deeper Understanding. How's everybody? Come on in. Come on in here. Come on in. I'm gonna give everybody a chance and some time to come on in. What's up, Lo? Uh-oh. Hold on. Still got the game playing. Oh. Woo. Hey, what's up to you? Come on in, Saints. Come on in. Come on in the house. Come on in here. Oh. Woo. Well, thank you. I feel good. I've been busy since I got up today. Ugh. Woo, 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 woo. COVID ain't no joke, y'all. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody do. That COVID ain't no joke. I hadn't had it. It's been come and gone, and to still have lingering effects afterward, lets you know it ain't no joke. I don't believe it's a natural thing. I believe that was man made, uh, some kind of chemical warfare. Can't nobody else convince me otherwise. The way it attacks your body, that ain't from God. Mm-mm. And I know I'm getting older and had a lot of health issues, but you know, for it to take me this long to recover, that ain't from God. But we recovering. I told myself last week, I said, you're gonna be short of breath. Uh, but you ain't gonna die. It's gonna be rough, but you ain't gonna get no better landing this big. So you're gonna have to get your ass up every day, and it's gonna be uncomfortable, but you're gonna get your ass up every day. And I've been doing that for the past week or so, trying to get myself back in the least working condition, because I ain't been to work since July 28th. Was my last day, and that's well over a month ago. So needless to say, I'm looking forward to tomorrow to getting back into work. I'm not 100%, but I'm about 85, about 85%. So I have enough energy and enough juice to get up, shave, get my face together somewhat. So tomorrow's a big day for me to be able to work this long. We're gonna give everybody a couple more minutes to come in. We got some people in. And ladies, I'm gonna step on y'all toes a little bit today. Y'all forgive me the little flashes and stuff in the background. I got the TSU game on. They don't look bad. They got a lot of work to do. But I think they're gonna be all right. They're gonna be all right. Yeah, appreciate you, Perk. Yeah, we gonna be back at on the block this weekend. Feeling good, feeling blessed. Because boy, if y'all would have saw me in that hospital, man, I mean, I was really close. We put on that ventilator. But I said, hell no, we ain't going on that ventilator. But I ain't here to talk about that. That was the other day's show. If you missed it, go back and watch it. Uh, Even got some visual aid, but we thank God we came through that, and we're where we at right now. And today we're gonna have a little fun. We're gonna step on these women's toes a little bit. Ladies, I'm sorry. I'm apologizing now. If the kitchen gets too hot, I understand if you jump out. But we're gonna talk about, is you marriage material? Is you really marriage material? I know everybody think they are, but we're gonna really get down to the nuts and bolts of that. Is you marriage material? We're gonna start 1 more minute, 6:05. We'll get going. Eddie George out there trying to coach these boys. Got a big old offensive line. I don't know why they ain't dominating up front, but I don't know. Anyway, let's get started. We ready. So, ladies, is you marriage material, ladies? Oh, let me pose it like this. Sisters, are y'all marriage material anymore? Have y'all progressed into a stage to where you're no longer marriable? Men don't want to marry you anymore. Oh, we'll get you pregnant. We'll sleep with you. Might go out with you. Might spend a little money. Just a little bit. But why you won't put the ring on them? Hey, y'all ask yourselves, you look like you got it going on. You cook, you clean, so you say. You got your thing together. But why ain't nobody putting that ring on your finger? Why are we in our 40s and you ain't got that proposal? You ain't got that ring. And I know most of us at this age, you've been there and done that at this point. So hell, some ain't even looking for the ring no more. But for the ones that are you marriage material anymore? Have we got to a state within our community to where marriage ain't even on the table anymore? If you look back in the 60s, 80% of y'all was married. That's an overwhelming majority. And now you dwindle down. I forgot the exact statistic, but it ain't good. It ain't 80%. It's not even 50% anymore, I don't think. So what didn't happen in the last 50 years or so? Has the world changed that much to where we don't want to be married? But I should say this. Do you want the wedding and not the marriage? Is that where we at now? Because I'm starting to see a lot of women posting, oh, I'm wifey, I'm this, I'm that, and I'm that. Where your ring at? And so you can easily blame the men. Oh, it's because the men ain't shit. Men want to be dogs, men want to be hoes. They ain't trying to marry us. They don't want us. They want a white woman. Lord knows I've heard that enough times. But do you know that to be the case? Is that factual? Or is that something you just tell yourself to keep yourself calm at night when you by yourself? And I don't want to hear I choose to be by myself. I want to be by myself. I'm independent. I don't need no man. I don't want to hear that. That's played out. We know better. You know better. Don't nobody want to be alone. Don't nobody want to be in the grave alone. Okay, when you about to go see Jesus, you want somebody there beside you, or you want to at least know they're gonna make sure you're taken care of after you close your eyes. So what doesn't happen? What do y'all want? Hmm? Do you want to be by yourself for real? Is that really an option? Well, Perp, I mean, yeah, that's a scientific fact. Yes, there's more women than men. But 80, we went from 80% marriage to somebody look that stat up. Where we at now? In the 60s, there was 80% of us that was married. I know they outnumber us, but a lot of them just ain't with the marriage thing. A lot of them ain't marriage material. It is an option because there's a lot to handle now. In what way? A lot to handle how? Two heads is better than one. Two heads is better than one. So why is it that women want to juggle so much on their own when you could have a partner, a life partner, that's going to help you bridge those gaps? So, I mean, do y'all want to handle everything on your own? I mean, yeah, finding a life partner is key. But see, I'm of the mindset that I think uh, all of us, I'll say this, all of us, men and women, I think we all have had the opportunity by the time you get to this age that you ran across somebody or two that should have been your partner, whatever God done sent your way. And for whatever reason, you turn a blind eye to them because they wasn't what you thought they should be. Now, that's just my mindset. That's what my thought process is. I think we've all at this age, by the time you get to 40, you've had some people that was quality, but it wasn't exactly what you wanted. It didn't come in the box that you wanted to come in, and you look past them. Because for me, I'm gonna talk for me. Years ago, if you wasn't light skinned, you wasn't getting no play. Okay. If you was a size 10 and above, you wasn't getting no play. If you was over 6 foot, you wasn't getting no play. Hell, if you was over 5'6", you wasn't getting no play. Don't blame me, blame my dad. And my daddy loves short women, and I love short women. I don't know. Blame my daddy. Oh yeah. And I know I passed up on at least 5, 6 good women. There have been a good woman, I believe, but she didn't come in the package. She wasn't in the box. And if she wasn't in the box, I couldn't put her in the mix. It was that simple. But we're not talking about me. We're talking about women. We're talking about the ladies today. We want to take our time and cook this a little bit. Ladies, when you say y'all are marriage material, y'all say y'all wifey material. Do y'all really know what y'all saying? I really wish I had more women on the show today. I really do. Because these are some questions and some deeper understanding a lot of men need. And I think women need to hear this. You're right, exactly, Pert. That's what I'm getting at right there. That's what we're going to get to. Do y'all understand what that means when y'all say y'all a wifey material? See, I'm going to break down what a wife is to a man. And hopefully, excuse me, y'all had to get some more water out. Get you some black water. That black water is a miracle. You got to order it on Amazon. That's the only downfall. But it's good water. Get you some black water. Some women understand. I don't think y'all do. See, that's the thing. No man, see, how do you know what a wife is supposed to be if a man ain't taught you what a wife is supposed to be? See, y'all go by what y'all think a woman, a wife is. See, it takes a man. I told my friend this the other night. It takes a man to give you his definition of what a woman is, what she's supposed to be, not what you think she is, not what you think a wife is supposed to be. See, only a man can define that for you and tell you, hey, this is the kind of wife I need you to be. This is the kind of woman I need you to be. Well, I mean, if a man taught you, then okay, yeah. But a lot of these women ain't getting taught. A lot of these women ain't getting taught. They're going by what they see on TV. They're going by what they see on TV. They're going by what they think. They're not going by what they've been taught and what they've been told. See, when you're a wife, okay, that wife thing means your husband comes before you. Your husband comes before your children, whether they his or they not. Your husband is your number one priority. Let me say it again. He coming for what you want. Now, what you want should matter and be number one to him. Let me say that again for the church. I'm about to bless y'all now. I feel my help coming. Your husband is the number one priority for you. When you wake up in the morning, you need to say your prayer, thank Lord for letting you live another day. Then you need to be concerned about your husband. Okay? And in turn, your husband need to wake up and say, thank you, Lord, for letting me live another day. And then his priority need to be you. Not what you want first, and then the husband comes in. No, he comes first. Number one. You come first to him. You shouldn't think about yourself first and then think about him. No. That's not marriage. That's not being a wife. Your husband comes first. Once he's squared away, then your children. Then you. Glory be to God. Let the church say amen. We can get a benediction right there. See, that's what a wife is about. Not about, oh, I want to go shopping. Oh, I want a new bag. Need a microwave, whatever. What's the hottest bag right now? Y'all like them bags and stuff. There ain't nothing wrong with that. We all got wants and needs, but he's supposed to come first. His needs need to be met first. Okay. When he wants some candy in the midnight hour, you ain't supposed. The Bible says you ain't supposed to turn your body away from your husband. Since y'all love the Bible, if he wanted at 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, you supposed to roll over, height your leg up, and let him do what he need to do. Yes. Yes. You need the scripture? Let me know. His needs come first. Your needs come first to him. But see, that's all predicated on the type of man you choose. And see, this is where women get a little foggy. This is where I'm gonna lose a lot of women right here. They're gonna get mad at me. See, it comes down to y'all choices and your decision making. I never have understood in my adult years, when I come to an age of understanding, why is it that women have no problem having a baby with Zaquavion, but then you turn around and you pick sorry ass husband? Like, then you learn from Zaquavion That ain't the type you need to marry. Come down to your choices. Choose you a man that's going to be after your heart. See, one thing I do know, see, God don't like selfishness, even when it comes to him. See, the word says, delight yourself in the Lord. That means seek him. Worry about your happiness in God. And he'll give you desires of your heart. That's the way your mindset, lady, should be when it comes to your husband. Delight yourself in your husband. He gonna give you the desires of your heart. See, that's a two-way street. I was talking to my friend, and I was telling her, I asked her, why when men say submit or be submissive to your husband, which is a commandment from God, y'all get bent out of shape. And she's like, oh, hell. She got mad. Oh, hell no, I ain't submitting, no. Submit. Yeah. Submission is a beautiful thing. Most women are raised to be independent because men are not raised up about it. I'll go along with that. Absolutely. Absolutely. But see, this is the key. When you do find you a man who can provide, why is it so hard to relinquish that independent spirit? Like, there's nothing wrong. See, to me, in a way, yes, independence is a good thing. But also I'm trying to break my daughter from, like, quit trying to be so headstrong and so bullheaded on being independent, because everybody needs everybody. You're going to need somebody in this life. Nobody makes it through life completely independent. Yes, I agree, Sheikah. So that's what I told my friend. Submission is a two-way street. Submission is men submit to women. Let me make this clear. Ladies, men, we do when we marry y'all or y'all we do submit to y'all. Now our submission is a little different. But when y'all want to talk, when y'all want to fuss, when y'all want to go somewhere and we don't, when y'all want to go do something we don't want to do it, and we do it anyway, that's us submitting to you. We're submitting to what you want. When you need some money, we're submitting that money to you. We're submitting to you. Submission is definitely a two-way street. Men submit to women, women submit to man. And no, that does not mean if you submit to a man, you're his servant. You're not his servant. You are still his wife. And in my mindset, and where I understand it, and y'all don't agree, y'all let it be known. But you should want your man to be full and be happy. Why is it such an issue to cook, fix your man's plate, and bring it to him, bring him his drink, bring him whatever he needs? Why would you not want him to be happy? Why would you not want him to be satisfied? That's my question to those who think submission is the worst thing ever. Why wouldn't you want to submit? Why wouldn't you want to make your man to be happy? Why wouldn't you want to serve him? You want somebody else to serve him? Because I'm sure he got a couple in layaway that don't mind going to serve him. Matter of fact, some of y'all got some men now that's getting service from that ain't in the house. Hello, come on in the house. Exactly, Perk. No, we need money, then you are being the provider that's not submitted. Well, we can't read your mind. Hell, if you need a little lunch money, shit, you can't come to your man and say, baby, I need a little something. I mean, exactly, you're supposed to. That's what I'm saying. Shouldn't you want to do that? And Perp, you exactly right. What telling these broke ass do? But see, that's the thing. Not only are they talking to him, they the ones get pregnant by him. Okay. And then try to save face. You married a bum. I mean, it come down to a choice. It comes down to the choices. But yeah, let me get back to what I was saying. See, I don't really think, see, and my mother, God rest her soul, she had this problem. See, she didn't really teach us a lot about my man doing his part. See, see, if he not doing his part, baby, he ain't got no business in your house. See, that's my whole point. Why is he in your house if he ain't doing your part? If he's not doing his part? If you doing what you supposed to do as a woman, and he's not filling up his part as a man, why is he in your house? Why is you wasting your time with him? I don't care how long you've been with him. I don't care, he's been there 10 years. If he ain't been consistent them 10 years, put his ass out. Why is it? Exactly. I'm agree with that. Yes. Yes. Why is he there? But see, back to what I was saying, my mother, y'all give me on track. Yeah, you right, Perk. That power, that peen. He done dick whipped her. She'd do anything for him. See, my mother didn't really, she taught me how to be a man. She taught me how to be independent. But at the same time, you know, I never learned how to be no husband from her. My daddy wasn't around, you know, and a lot of women suffer from that too. Their mothers don't teach them how to be wives. And see, the only way you learn how to be a wife is your mama got to teach you to be a wife. Your mom, you got to see your mama serving her husband. You got to see your mama make sure her husband comes first and taking care of him, and him taking care of her and taking care of the household. You have to see these things. You have to learn these things. And a lot of these young sisters are not getting that. They learn it from all kinds of places and all manner of places. Well, I disagree with that. I disagree with that. A mother can teach a mother can teach a son the principles of being a man. She can give him the framework. But I mean, I've seen a lot of single mothers raise good, solid men. Matter of fact, if we being real, it's the mother's job to teach the children, period. So, I mean, if the father is doing his thing, he's out here getting the money to provide. Okay. Yes, the son learns from the father, but the mother has to lay the framework. She's got to lay the groundwork. Exactly, Pert. I agree. Yeah, exactly. The mother has to is the one that raises the children. She's the captain of the children. But that's a whole nother show of what happens when the mothers relinquish. They have relinquished all that, and I can blame men for that too, because you know, mothers are doing more now than they ever had to do. But again, come down to your choices. I see. The mother I had and the mother I know a lot of my brothers had. I mean, we was raised. See, that generation of mama ain't even. They them type of mothers don't exist no more, because those mothers taught you respect. They taught you to be a gentleman. I mean, they taught you everything. They taught you to cook, clean, iron. I mean, they taught you how to be a man and a woman, if I'm being honest. I'm just being real. I mean, you learn how to be a man and a woman. Because my mother was like, I don't want you to depend on no woman to cook for you. And hell, she taught me how to sew, taught me everything. I pretty much taught me everything. How to shave. I mean, I don't know. The only thing, like I said, we didn't talk about, she never talked about sex with me. She didn't talk about romance and how to be a good boyfriend or nothing like that. Because she was too ashamed to talk about that kind of stuff. And I think that's where that's the only place I think our parents kind of dropped the ball. They didn't find the answers, but like I said, that's a whole nother. We'll get to that another day. But yeah, you say, I mean, you know, we didn't really learn how to be a husband and wife towards one another. Again, it's not about the roles, okay? Because if you my wife and the car breaks down, somebody break in the house, or the yard need fixing, something on the house need fixing, I don't expect you to worry about none of that. You're not gonna worry about none of that. Because in my mind, in my eyes, and I might be a little old fashioned, you don't deal with that. That's my thing. See, women get so out of shape about who's supposed to do what. See, you got to know your place. Women have a place, just like a man has a place. Okay, my place ain't supposed to be in the kitchen. My place ain't to do the laundry. That's your domain. Now, when your car's ticking, and matter of fact, I'm putting it to you like this, baby. If we married, you ain't buying no gas. You ain't getting no oil change. You're not doing nothing with your car but driving. I'm gonna make sure it's in perfect working condition because I don't want my baby stranded nowhere. If we married, hey sister, if we married, you don't worry about your car. You don't worry about filling up with no gas, none of that. The yard need cutting, I got that. Something on the house messed up, I got that. You need me to whoop the children's ass, I got that. That's my place. But your place, make sure everything else taken care of. Somebody breaking in the house, baby, stay in the bed. Go call the 911. I got that. That's my place. That's not your place. That's my place to provide and protect. That ain't your place. Oh, I don't mind. If you say baby cook, I don't mind cooking. Nothing wrong with that. I love to cook. I'm just saying primarily, that's your place. To cook, make sure the baby's taken care of, make sure the house is tidy, because I'm gonna take care of everything else. That's all. But we gotta let go of this. Well, you can do it too. Well, why I gotta do all? Hey, I don't ask why I gotta pay the bills. I don't ask why I gotta get up and go to work. I'm supposed to. That's all I'm saying. And for some reason, again, there are issues that we have to kind of break down, that we keep developing. Because everybody is so independent, so locked in the exactly. Everybody's so independent and so locked in the I got to do it this way because mama did it this way, big mama did it this way. Who's to say mama and big mama was wrong? Yeah, we get so locked in that stuff. We gotta let that stuff go. You got a place, I got a place. That's the beauty to me of marriage, because now we sacrificing all that stuff we know about taking care of ourselves. Now we can put that on the other person. Baby, I'm gonna take care of you. Baby, you take care of me, and we're gonna make it. It might not always be pretty, but we're gonna make it. I believe that the husband, I'm gonna make some people mad with them. Brothers, I'm sorry. Okay. If you the husband, the mortgage, lights, the water, it's on you. You're supposed to provide the domain for y'all to dwell in. Exactly, Perk. You take care of me, I take care of you. Baby, we're gonna make it. Ain't nothing we can't do. Women, do y'all know? Ladies, do y'all know y'all power? Do you know your power? Some of y'all might not know. I'm gonna give you, you know what your power is? Y'all got the power to speak directly into the heart, the soul, and the mind of your man. Your mouth is connected to the heart, to his mind. He can't get it out of him. That means when your man don't feel like going no further, you can say, baby, I know you're tired. I know you beat up, but you're gonna make it. I know you can be all right. I know what you can do. And you know why y'all can do that? Because somewhere along the line, his mama, his big mama, whoever raised him, they had that same connection. All he did was transfer that power over to you. You can speak life. When the Bible talks about speaking life, that's y'all's part of the Bible. Because see, what we say don't mean a damn thing to y'all. We got to show y'all. It's what y'all say. The life and the death is in the power of your tongue. Because when y'all say something to a man and he knows you mean it, and you go to the mama's voice, that soft, caring, caressing voice, that's what helped get me out this goddamn bed. I had so many women speaking in that voice, that mama voice. Baby's gonna be all right. You're gonna make it. You're gonna power through. You've been through worse. Oh, that's all a man needs. That's all a man needs. That's what's gonna make your husband go out there and pay them bills. Because he knows he got a woman home who believes in him, who loves him. If he come home with some crazy ass idea to make more money, and she say, baby, I think you can do it. I'm with you. Oh, shit. 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 Perp, my line, Perp. Perp, would you be driving that bus if your woman didn't speak that well, that life into you, Perp? We got a witness in here. Let your woman speak that life into you. Y'all got the power to speak the life into the man. Y'all just don't birth life. You speak that life. And those of you who got sons, y'all know what I'm talking about. Because boys get lazy. Boys get a little trifling. And y'all put that mama voice in there, he know, okay, let me get up. Exactly, Perk. Why am I not married? That's a good question. I'm not married because, whew, I understand what marriage is. And wow. See, I take marriage seriously. That's why I wanted to do this show. I take marriage very seriously. See, ain't no such thing to me as having a side piece or having a little something on the side. See, when I get married, ain't gonna be no more Facebook. Ain't gonna be no more Instagram, no Tinder, no Bumble, no Black People Meet, none of that stuff. You know, when I get married, me and my wife, we saying goodbye to social media because all my focus is gonna be on her. My children are grown. And it's hard to find a woman that that's willing to dedicate herself to the union of marriage in today's climate. Because and for women, I can imagine it's hard for y'all because it's so many ways to do dirty shit and so many distractions and so much mess. And especially where I work at, there's no way I could be married and work it. I had to change professions and everything else. No, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Hopefully by the time I turn 45, I'll be ready. That's 4 more years. So yeah, it's too much. It's too much temptation. I've seen too many good marriages fail because outside forces, they start letting outside stuff in. And see, I can't have that. To me, once we get married, that's it. That's until one of us go on the ground. And that's because I saw my grandparents do it. I mean, my mom wasn't married long. She didn't get married until late in life, and then she passed 3 years later. My grandparents was married for 40 years. So, I seen my grandmother and granddaddy go through all the transitions of life and all that kind of stuff. And I understand you can't let outside stuff get in there. And see, I know that's hard in today's climate because there's always somebody in your ear. There's somebody always posted something that looks more, better than what you got, and we in a society now that's just insatiable. You can't be satisfied. If a man take you to Atlanta, oh, I want to go to Miami. I want to go to LA. I want to go to Paris, because that's what everybody else is doing. And see, if I take my wife, hell, if I take her to Colombia, she better be satisfied. And then she complaining. I'm like, shit. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. See, I see too many that get caught up in the wedding and the reception, and when it's time to live regular life, they don't know what to do. And that's with the marriage counseling. That's with talking to everybody about it. You know, mm-mm. I'm not saying we got to live a walled off, sheltered off life, but you got to be content with what you with. The Bible speaks about that. You have to learn to be content and not quit. Don't go chasing them waterfalls. Sometimes you just got to be stick to them rivers and lakes you used to. But y'all seem like y'all little act. I'm going to go ahead and open up the lines, y'all. See who wanna. Y'all tell me since y'all like talking today. I go to the link. Hit the link. Call in. You agree, disagree with what's been said. It's been a good little back and forth session. I probably should open the lines a little earlier, but are y'all married? Is your marriage material? And if you are, call in and defend yourself. TSU game over with, I think. So yeah, ain't no excuses now. Is your marriage material? Do you understand what a marriage is? I heard a woman say one time, I would love to marry that man. Uh, I think TSU lost. Uh, Grambling won. I would love to be married, but I don't want to be his stepmama's kid. I don't want to be stepmama to his kids. I looked at her. Yo, bitch, you don't need to be married. He gonna take your little ragged ass kids in. Come on, hit the link. All right, you in.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I'm so happy to see your black tail up on this screen. I missed your video. You know, you told my natural soul and nerve up. You tore it up. But what's your question?
Is you marriage material?
I think I am, but I know I'm damaged. But yeah. Why is it repeating?
That gonna be on your end.
It's repeating everything back to me, but I'll just keep talking. That just threw me off. I mean, I know I'm damaged, but at the same time, I don't have a problem with pretty much everything that you said. So for me, it's been more so me turning down proposals. Because if you realize that the person isn't ready, you realize that the person still needs to work on stuff, or you just don't see eye to eye. Yeah, a kid or two has come from it, but at some point you have to put your foot down. Like you said, you should be able to speak into that guy. And if you realize that he hasn't transferred that mother, that grandmother, or whatever powerful person that was in his life over to you, it's pointless. So I've always usually went by that. Like, if they don't listen to you wholeheartedly, what's the point? Because I'm going to see what he can't see. I'm going to feel what he can't feel, or I'm going to dream it. So if he doesn't want to listen and heed the warning, what's the point? You know? And then I could meet somebody that takes everything I say before I even finish the sentence and do it. And it's like, wow, you know, so.
But this ain't about the man, it's about you.
But I get it. It is about me. But I was saying I have turned it down because I realized that they didn't hear me. And if that's just a sign for me. So yeah, I feel that I am, but at the same time, the guy has to, you have to find the right guy for that.
Well, okay. What makes you wife material? What makes you think you marriage material?
I would just say my core, the way I am, upbringing. I know the word. I know what should and shouldn't be. So I mean, but that's just a fraction of it, you know. So I mean, but when you ask that, I mean, what are you really asking?
I mean, if a man is ready, if a man wants you, and he asks you, "Is you marriage material?" You got to be able to tell him, "I know the word." You got to be able to tell him more than that.
I mean, well, Tashawn, is you asking me? I mean, so you're saying if a guy were to ask me,
he might be watching. You never know.
So you're asking what makes me? I mean, I'm open. I listen. I mean, is that what you want me to do? Like run down everything that I think?
Mean, if you say you marriage material, you should be able to back it up with your facts, and and that's like the little going thing is, or what do you bring to the table? Well, I am the table.
Well, you know what? Well,
I
let me
mean,
tell you like this. What makes you? My resume.
The resume.
It's shit, yes. So I mean, what I've already done, but I mean, it's like if a guy were to ask, that means they are already serious enough to even have that conversation. So the fact that
see, my mind, I think a man should ask a woman that first date.
You know what? I agree.
Is you marriage material? Because see, my thing is this: if I'm not trying to marry you, what the hell am I dating you for?
what the heck are we doing?
What am I
You
dating you
you're
for?
right.
Why are we going on 50 million dates
Right.
if we don't have an end result in mind?
Right. I
That's just
agree.
me.
But I feel like that should be the first. That should be the first few days. You're right. But the thing is, in today's time, you really don't find it. And it's kind of like a guessing game. And it's like, what the heck? So like my personality, I just pull away because it's like, you know what? You're still playing. You're still in that kid zone. But again, it goes back to the Zaquavions and the type of men and all that. And you're exactly right. A lot of women, we should not be entertaining these little boys or and it's okay if they haven't found their way. That is absolutely okay. But there's levels to that. You know what I'm saying? Because like, okay, like Yashika asked you, why aren't you married? And you said why? But at the same time, you said, oh, well, I know I'm probably not going to be ready until 45, which is 4 more years from now. But you at least have owned up to that, because I would have guessed. I don't feel I have to ask you why you said that. I feel like I know why you said that. But I feel like for you, you want to have a certain foundation, a certain platform, and you want to have that so that when she does come along, or if she's already watching, that you will be able to do all those things that you said. You want to pay the bills, you want to do this, you want to take care, you want to be first, you want to be the king. Like you've always
Yes.
said, you want to be the king and you want to have your queen,
Yes.
So it's like for you, yeah, motorcycle. So, I know for you, you want to have that core. But see, a lot of guys are not going to open up and say that. The most you'll say is, well, I need to get myself together. But do they really know what it is? Or do they even know what they want? But you've opened up and said, I don't think it'll take you to 45. I really don't. I don't, but okay, you say 45. But
I say that because I'm gonna have to change career. Well, not careers, but jobs.
please,
And
please.
but see, I make good money.
I don't
But
care, man, but we ain't gonna get into that. Go on.
see, y'all just don't want to see me with my white women. That's taking them 50.
Man, look at here,
I'm
look at
gonna
here.
take a billion
I
and say,
hope I hope a Becky come and take you
I'm
up out
gonna
that
blow
club.
Facebook up this week with white women. You might want to get ready.
Man,
But,
look, I don't care. I'm still gonna be there rooting you on. I just want you up out that club. So if it take
but
Becky, Susan, get her.
but
Get her.
but I understand that marriage thing is different, and it shouldn't be taken lightly. It's got to be serious. That's got to be the one thing you don't play with. Just like I don't play with my kids.
Right.
And so I need to be all the way ready, not halfway. No, I'm working on myself. No, I need to be completely ready when it's time to go down that aisle because we're not going back.
Right. Right. So what is it that you feel women
I
aren't
feel you on
saying?
that, Pratt. Huh?
Oh, what did he say? I can't see it.
My wife took an ex-addict, believed
Oh,
in him, saw his flaws, weaknesses, and talents, and spoke life into us. Taught me how to value money and made me realize that I'm truly a boss. Been behaving as a boss ever since. Amen.
that's awesome. I mean,
That's
that's awesome. Yeah.
That's y'all
I didn't even
power.
know, I didn't know that was his story, but I could speak a lot on that too. But that's beautiful that he was able to find someone that saw the good in him and could look past a flaw. That is what are you doing, boy? Go back. So, that's beautiful. But I think where like females like me, like when you say, well, and when I said my resume, it's already so much of me to look past a lot of flaws and then you try to do this or you look past this and look past that. But at some point in time, you have to step back and say, you can't be a fixer. You can't be a healer. You can't, come in and with your fucking cape on as a woman and try to save the day because it's out of order. It needs to be the other way around. Like you said, I get it when you say the kids clean, stuff like that, because you're going to handle that stuff. But I think a lot of women we've realized, okay, maybe the only thing we have to choose from is a little brokenness or someone that is out there. But then it's like, well, how much do you put into that person? Like, what's the cutoff? Because that's what I fell victim to. What is the cutoff? You know, you see it, you see the potential, but see, I had to quit looking at the potential, look at the reality. So at what point do you stop? And I think that's the thing. So then we've given 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 years to someone, and then someone like you will say, "Oh, well, Tia, I saw it at day one."
Mhm.
So that's where I think we've messed up at as women is we keep looking at the potential. Oh, well, he's so smart. He's so this, he's so crafty, he's so handy. Well, he's a good this, he's that. Oh, he's got this coming in. But then in reality, what is in his closet that's keeping him from being that great guy, that great husband, that great father?
Herb just
So
said it. You will know. You will know. Just can't compromise your own values.
you're right. And that you're right. That's it. You're right, because I damn sure compromise my own values and I put mine on the back burner. But see, again, I did it out of order. You know, I compromised it, but I didn't have. But actually, I'm okay with the way it ended and turned out. But you're right. You're right, Pratt. You can't put. You have to stay true to your core, because if you don't, I mean, hell, you end up like me and plenty of other women. I can't talk for men, but plenty of other women. You have kids left over. You know, now you have running the whole house. Like I said, I cut my grass the other day, and ooh, baby, I said to myself, I wish I would let another Negro cross this threshold. And I had to do that. And I saw a snake the other day. Oh my God. But you know, it's just one of those things, but it's everything you said. I mean, I don't care what any woman say. Don't no one want to be out here nailing, hammering, tacking, welding. Ain't nobody trying to do all that. Like you said, you trying to get in the car, go to work. You trying to come
Yes.
home, be cool. Man,
Yeah.
right now, I'm out here now. I done got bit 4, 5 times. I got bit in the
No.
face. You know, we
You,
ain't trying to do that.
if you my wife, you're not pumping gas. You're not doing. You're not putting no air in no tire. You're not changing no tire. You're not
Thank
doing
you.
none of that. No.
Cleaning out the car. I mean, just
No.
simple shit. Bringing in groceries.
No. You're
I went
not
to the
bringing in no
grocery store.
groceries. No.
I went
You're
to the
not bringing
grocery
in no
store today.
No. No.
That's
No.
Tashawn. Say hi, Tashawn. Hi, Tashawn.
Hey, what's going on? No.
So
Let me tell you
all of
something.
that.
Let
I
me
was on
tell
the
you
phone with my
something.
mom and I said, I know, went to the grocery store. I done paid for it. I done
Mm-mm.
brought it in. Well, put it in the car. Now I gotta take it in. Now I gotta. Man, God, I don't even feel like cooking. But the thing is, it
Mm-mm.
would be different if grocery here something, and I didn't have to worry about the other. It changes the whole. It changes it. It just changes the whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
No. When my mama went grocery shopping, she came in the house, go and get them groceries.
I can't hear you. What'd you say?
I said, when mama went
Hello.
grocery shopping,
Oh, it froze up.
yeah, you froze.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but you froze. No, you're not.
Okay. Now, what did you say?
I said, when mama went shopping, she didn't bring no groceries in the house.
Right.
Mm-mm. Me and Robert went out there and got them groceries.
Right.
Mm-mm.
And the trash and
Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
all of that. So,
Mm-mm. That's not your place.
what's something else you want to ask a female?
Probably why so many think they marriage material when they really not? That's what's
The phone is
confusing.
breaking up. I didn't hear your question. What'd you
I
say?
said, why do so many think they marriage material when they really not?
Why do so many women think that they are?
Yeah.
Because society, the magazines, the TV shows, and told them that they are. If they got a job, if they got a car and they got money, they feel like they're a bad bitch or this, that, and the other. It's so many layers to that, though. But just to kind of summarize it, you have some that feel like, and I want to be careful when I say this, but you have some that
See,
feel
no,
like,
no, 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 no.
Don't be
Don't put no
careful.
sugar with it. Give it raw.
Okay, you have some, if I had to do different characteristics of women, you have some that if they went to college, they don't have kids and they're fit and trim, they feel like, oh my God, I need that guy that's bringing in 100, 200 or 300,000. When in reality, baby, do you even know how to wash them clothes? Can you make sure that when you iron his shirt, you're not going to burn his shirt, you know? But yeah, you might look the part, but you are dumb as a box of rocks when it comes to living or the world. You have like maybe something like that, or you have some that feel like a man has to have this, he has to have that, he has to live this way and this, that, and the other. I got a dear friend right now, and I ain't trying to tell his business, but when I tell you he is the best catch, and right now he lives with his father. Now you got some women that would say, oh, he a scrub, he a this, that, and the other. No, he's not. He owns plenty of property. He's established. He has no kids. And I wish I could find somebody for him. Matter of fact, if a female is listening to me and you ain't full of no crap, inbox me, because I'm telling you, I wish I could find him somebody good. I ain't it. I'm not it. And I'm okay with that. But when I
But see, no, but see, that's
but
out of
no,
order.
listen, but wait a minute. But this is my thing. I get what you're saying is out of order. But what I'm trying to say is I've used him as an example only to say women can't look at where a guy is right now. Fine, don't inbox me, y'all. But you have a woman that would look at him and say, oh my God, you don't even have this. Well, he gave it up. He didn't have to have it. But the thing is he waiting for that one? Yes. Okay, women, there are men out there waiting just for you to come around. And the thing is, all you do is go to church and go to work. That's it. And I said, you're not gonna find nobody that way, you know. But the thing is, you have that type, but a lot of women, there are some that just or they say, I don't know. They're twisted in the mind, or they need to go to therapy to understand who the hell they are. A lot of women don't know who the hell they are. They don't know.
Well, I'm gonna say this. See, you gotta know what you qualified for.
Yeah.
See, if you not qualified for this $100,000 man, or
You getting bit too.
if you're not qualified for that baller, then what? You just wasting your damn time.
And you're wasting his time too.
You wasting your time. See, and the women I'm talking about, it ain't the little young girls, because I know young girls, they're gonna be young, they're gonna make mistakes, they're doing what they do. And God bless you, baby. Just don't get pregnant by Zaquavion. I know the dick is good. Go on and get it, enjoy it, slurp on it, sit on it, ride it.
You dumb.
Do all of that. Make sure he don't put nothing in you. That's all I'm saying. But these are women in our age bracket I see having these problems with. And they still think they can compete with these little young things. I see them taking out these pictures, trying to show their body. Baby, it's okay for you to have a mama body at 40. There's nothing wrong with that. But you got to understand you only qualified for a daddy at this point. You're not going to get no baller. You're not going to get no man to take you away from all your misery. Get you somebody you're going to build with, because you're not qualified to get an NFL player at this point.
But do you understand some women don't know the concept of building? That could be the issue too. They don't understand that because they're looking for them to just be showered from the gate. I'm not saying he can't, but his shower may be different than the shower that Zaquavion gave you. But at the same time, a lot of women may not understand that concept of building and trying to do something together. That could be a big issue too. They may not know it because they didn't see nobody else do that.
Well, you might not know, but at least come to the game willing to learn.
Yeah.
But they're not willing to learn. Coach Fitzgerald used to have a saying: you might not be the most athletic, you might not be the biggest, you might not be the strongest, but if you come and be coachable, I can do something with you. You got to be coachable.
So what is it that men are looking for?
Yes, what She
in
could just say,
their wife.
what do men really want from a woman
Yeah.
that they will call their wife? And what is a
Yeah.
turn off for a man?
There you go. What is it?
Uh, what a man wants from his wife, first of all, like I just said, she gotta be coachable. Be able to set what you've been taught, be able and be willing to set that to the side and listen to your man. If you're gonna marry somebody and you want him to lead, let him lead. Be cooperative. Just because you ain't never seen no man do this before don't mean it can't be done. Perp just said his wife took him from nothing and she believed, and she didn't tell him what to do. She just let him lead and believed in his dream. That's all a man needs. See, a man like me, cooking is optional. I prefer my own cooking over anybody else's anyway. So you telling me you can cook and then I taste it and it tastes like shit, I spit your shit out. So cooking don't impress me. Cleaning don't impress me. If you willing to listen, then you willing to try, hey, you got my vote. The turn off, exactly. Perp just said, once you believed in me, I was ready for the world. Exactly. Now, as far as a turn off for a man, I can't speak for all men, but for me, it's it's that attitude. Lord, I know that makeup in that hair. I can't do it. I'm sorry, sister. I'm sorry. I love y'all. Y'all are queens. But y'all gotta get a new crown. I'm tired of seeing these wigs. I can't take it no more. Take them wigs off. Let's be natural. Let's be natural. We need a new crown.
Oh God.
Take them wigs off. Take them off. Can we make that a campaign slogan? Take it off.
Take it off.
Take it off. Take it off. Take it off.
Oh my God.
Or at least let's compromise. I understand if you need it for your business life. When you come home, can you take it off?
Well, that's what happens anyway. You do realize that, right? They don't stay on. You do realize look, mine come off in the car ride home.
Take it off. Take the makeup off. Take all that off. Take everything off when you come in the house.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. Just take it off. Please. Yes, absolutely. A feminine, cooperative, yes, do all that for me. Inspire me, encourage me. Yes. Yes.
I get it.
Because men, we get tired. We're not supermen. We get tired.
I get it. I understand it.
We get tired. We need encouragement sometimes. Not to say that y'all don't. I know y'all don't. Y'all go through a whole lot of different shit that we don't even imagine. Because hell, y'all can't even go to work without motherfuckers looking at your titties, your booty, making comments and all that kind of stuff. And you can't even you don't get no more peace till you come home. So we understand.
Yeah, preach. All of that.
But we need it too. We need sometimes to be told, baby, I know you've been working hard. Let me rub your back. Let me rub your feet. How was your day? Never mind my day. How was your day today?
Right.
I appreciate you taking good care of me. I appreciate you working hard and doing what you got to do to make things working in here. You tell your man that, your man will do. You see a difference in your man. I promise. Sisters, if y'all watching, encourage your man to see what he do for you. See if you don't get a different outcome from that man. An alpha female. Sheikah, what's an alpha female? You talking about the women with the masculine energy? I don't want no woman that's masculine. I'm not even entertaining that at this age. If you come in with that broad talk and that suck my dick shit, mm-mm. Somebody else can get on that program. That's not for me.
I missed it. My phone did something. What was the question about an alpha female?
She asked me, do I have issues with marrying an alpha female? I don't understand what's the alpha female?
What is your interpretation of an alpha female?
Masculine.
Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, you do. You definitely do. But I don't think some guys do. But ultimately, I would say 75% of y'all do. Yeah.
I mean, Sheikah, what's
it's
an alpha? Give me a definition of an alpha female, like an Oprah. Is she
Well, see,
alpha?
that's what I was about to say. Like, there's different levels
Kamala?
of alpha. There's different, because I would say Michelle Obama is an alpha female, but she's so submissive too.
Michelle's an alpha female?
I would say depending on what the category and the topic is, yeah.
Like
Okay,
Beyonce? Them?
No. To me, my definition of an alpha female is like she may have some type of management or leadership on one aspect of something, but then she
like a
at
first
home,
lady?
I mean, I just feel like she is a boss, but she's also
alpha females could be independent leaders, boss.
Yeah. But then at home, she's totally different. She's totally docile.
I've yet to see a woman. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that, if that's what it is. I've never seen an alpha female be able to turn off and turn it on. I just ain't never seen it. I just haven't. I mean, my mama was an alpha, and shit, she just was alpha. She bossed everybody. Her own mama. So I don't know. That's not for me per se. Perp, you into alpha females? My fiance says the same thing. He says they can't turn. Yeah, I've never seen one that's a lead, like a boss like it, be able to turn it off and on. It's either on or it's off. Yeah, that's just not for me. I don't think that's for me. Ugh. That's tough. I don't know. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with being a strong alpha woman. It's just not for me. See, that's what I'm talking about. The wording is off. It's not about control. I don't want to control my wife. I don't want my wife controlling me. I want her to control the children. Okay, she tried to use them. Okay, well, see, I can respect that, but no, it's not about control. It's about, I want you to control yourself. I don't want to boss you. You don't have to boss me. We should be able to coexist as adults and be able to talk things through. I don't tell you what to do. You don't have to tell me what to do. Okay, Taylor, like we done lost you. Well, I mean, like I said, there's nothing wrong with being an alpha or being a boss lady. I got respect for the boss. I got lady bosses at work. I got utmost respect for them. But I don't know. See, two alpha people. I don't know how they were working. How somebody's got to relent, and I don't know if I got the strength to be a beta. I don't got the strength for that. I mean, for the brothers to do, God bless you. That just ain't my program. Oh, I understand. See, that's why I was just telling Tia. I understand. Y'all go through so much. I understand. Trust me. I understand y'all gotta have a certain mindset when y'all go out here and face the world, because most people only see you as titties and ass, and they don't take you seriously. And I understand that you have to have you have to command your respect as a woman, especially a Black woman. So I definitely understand that. But I don't see how you can explain to me, how do you turn that off then? Because if you have to be a boss lady for 10 hours a day, 10, 12 hours a day, I just find it hard to believe that when you come home, you can turn it off and be Susie Homemaker. Some of that's got to carry over, because eventually what you do, you become what you do. I don't know. Because see, if I say something wrong, out of line, and you've been harassed all day, that might be a trigger. I don't know. God bless you if you can do it. I just ain't never seen it before. I just haven't. Every woman I've seen with that kind of power, it carries over, because it got to be difficult to turn that off, because you got to be switched on for so long. By the end of the week, I mean, a lot of women do it by themselves for so long. When the real man comes into the picture, it's hard to turn off, because it's a habit. The system has taken men out of the homes, and women do it alone. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I agree. But see, can I interject something? Can I be a little messy? See, how long are we gonna keep on blaming the system for taking men out the homes when women pick the bullshit to bring into their house in the first place? See, I know a ton of good men, ain't never been to jail, good fathers, hardworking good men, but they get overlooked because they looked at as, they lames, they boring. Ain't no flash, ain't no swag or whatever they call it. Ain't none of that. And I tell people that all the time. Most men you get gonna be on one side of the spectrum. You're not gonna. It's very rare to find a man that can be that thug you want in your life and be that good, hardworking man. It's usually one or the other. You getting you a blue collar or an orange collar. So, I mean, which one you gonna pick? Most women keep picking that orange collar dude, and that's why he's always in the system. But there's a ton of Black men that's out here working, getting it, and hell, like I said before, hell, I done seen too many women getting pregnant by the same dudes, the same little circle of dudes getting all the women pregnant. Now, what's the system got to do with that? Now, I agree. When you out there getting it as a woman, I understand you got to be in that mindset. My mother was in that mindset. I don't think it was healthy. I don't think it was right. Because when she had a bad day at work, oh, we heard about it. We knew about it. I knew from how the key hit the door. Oh, hell no. I ain't fucking with her today. She done had a rough one at work. No. You still have the alpha mentality at home, but to a certain extent, like you said, with the kids, not your husband, to follow and honest leadership, but make sure you give that woman something to follow. I agree. I agree. I've been a proponent of that too. Men got to be in a position to lead, and then the woman will follow. I've been preaching that. I've been teaching that and teaching that. You got to be leadership material for a woman to follow you. And when she believes and when she see you going somewhere, most of them will follow you. But again, why are you entertaining somebody who can't lead you? See, that's a two-way street there. I'm not gonna entertain somebody who ain't taking me nowhere. Sheikah, why don't you call in? You've been throwing some jabs out there. Why don't you hit the link and come on in here and give these people what they really want to see? Because you preaching a good word. Anybody else want to call in? If not, we're gonna wind this thing on down. It's been a good show. I've enjoyed myself. Any brothers? And sisters, I'm not trying to beat y'all down. I know I got a reputation for saying and posting some messed up stuff about y'all. But in all seriousness, I'm really just trying to keep the dialogue going, keep the dialogue fresh. The Black community has been plagued from one, lack of it, from misinformation, and then two, lack of information, and then three, we don't have the dialogue that we should have and talk about the things that are real. Not talking about Lil Nas X wanting to be pregnant, not talking about all this little other silly shit and housewives and on these different shows and shit like that, but having real solid relationship centered conversations for Black love. Because we all agree Black love ain't what it used to be. And I don't think it's dead. I don't think it's lost. I just think a lot of it is we don't talk like we should anymore, because everything now is sexually driven. It's about getting to the sex, and nothing wrong with sex, but after the sex, then what? And I'm a big proponent of dialogue and communication, conversation, and that's really what this show is all about. Not putting anybody down, not saying anybody's viewpoint is wrong, because we all come from different places. We come from different experiences We see things differently. We experience things differently. I've seen people be in the same car, have a wreck, and have two different experiences with it. So if you know you can do that in a wreck, what about a 10, 15-year marriage? You know, the wife is gonna have one perspective, the husband's gonna have his. And you know, my thing is, uh, let's talk about these things. Let's the people that's married, the people that's about to get married, the people that's been in these relationships for a long time, been married, and you know things didn't work out. Let's have these dialogues. Let's get the next group of people prepared. You know, let's open up and talk about these things and not keep everything bottled up, because I know that's what happened in the generation before us. You know, they went through stuff, went through trauma, they went through bad relationships, and they didn't talk about it with nobody. And you know, we need to keep the Black love living. We gotta rejuvenate it. We gotta take it to another place and not just be about mess and what you see on TV and everybody's into who getting broke up, who getting divorced. And we need to leave that alone. I like to see people get married, be happy, be in marriage just 100 years, and you die in each other's arms. That's a pretty thing. That's what I like. Not all this other stuff that's going on with motherfuckers cheating, motherfuckers beating each other up, and you know, what you think they're doing to the babies, which ultimately we all should be concerned about. But it was a good show. Looks like we winding on down. I thank everybody for their participation. You know, it's a lot of dialogue today, which is good, real good. I wish I could have got Sheikah to call in, but that's all good. Maybe we get home and rebound. Appreciate you, my brother Perk, for coming in and sharing your testimony. And we'll catch y'all on the next show, probably Thursday. And you take care of each other.